All right, good evening. Happy Thursday. Hope you're doing well on this fine evening or morning or whatever it is for you. Gonna be doing some keys, pugging some keys tonight. I'm starting off with a Theater of Pain, just a 16. Trying to get my stinking ruby, so let's see if we can get it. If I can get that ruby trinket, that's gonna be huge for my shadow set. So just might do a key or two of that, and then maybe we'll try to, after we're warmed up, we'll jump into some higher keys. But let's make sure we're good on consumables, and then let's get there and get going. Drinking some coffee so I can be awake, fully planning to do some commentary tonight. Assuming my brain can keep up. Hey, Captain Gamer Guy, how's it going, dude? How is life, man?
It is an honor to bear the torch of challenge. Use it to light the braziers that call the great houses to the arena.
These guys are all from Azerlon. Is it a guild, maybe? Curious. Unless they're just not in a guild. Sons of Ire. Oh, I bet they will be once they're all in here. Squadro Squirtle? Squirtle Squad? Hydra? Nope. Not a guild. Want to become famous by followers and viewers? Ooh! Good, I'm doing good, man. Excited about life, excited to be on and relaxing and just chill. It's good stuff.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hoping I get this ruby. Alright, running a 16 Theater of Pain is Holy with the Flash Concentration Legendary. This is my talent setup, and I'm running with Dreamweaver. Doesn't look like we're kicking, so gonna need to be aware of that for our next round through. You need 20k XP to get to 60. Dude, you're so close. That's awesome. Finish it. Finish it! Nobody's not shivving that raging tantrum. Set this for healing done, and let's set it for current segment. Good symbol of hope before this really gets going. Don't have PI for this guy. Or the Mage, so I'll have to catch his next one. We're going to be focusing Decia and trying to dispel as best we can. Okay, switch to Satchel Flap. Okay, and let's go ahead and Apotheosis and try to crank out some damage here. Okay, swatch to Paceran because he's not, he doesn't have a shield right now. As soon as this mage's cooldown on Combust is gone, if he casts Combust, I'm going to go ahead and PI him. Yep, there he goes. I wasn't worried about that rogue there because I had my trinket on him, my plume trinket, so I just kind of left him. The issue that doing that brings, if you're not in comms, is a lot of times the DPS freak out. And so even though they're completely safe, and there's no worries, and I'm not healing them because I'm not worried, I want to be efficient with my globals, they're just going to pop up to full, there's no reason to overheal all that. They might still see that they're low and pop a bunch of cooldowns and freak out. So I need to make like a macro or something that whispers to them, that says, hey, you're good, chill. I don't know. I don't know the best way to approach that. You'll get it here close, dude. Get that level 60. I'm gonna go ahead and put Fey Guardians on the mage, try to get his cooldown off. I'm gonna have to move my CDR here because I need to get my flash heals going. I need to get flash concentration going. And unfortunately, I can't do it on the mage because he wasn't taking any damage. So a lot of that CDR was wasted, but better that than everybody dying, you know? Next pull, I'll go ahead and PI. Although I may want to save it for the pack after the Prideful. I think that might be a good idea. Oh, these hiccups. My goodness. I could probably pop it now, and then on the pack after the Prideful, and then again on the boss. So I really shouldn't be saving it that long. Mage pops Combust, I'll go ahead and PI. I'll go ahead and start the RP for the next dude. Oh my goodness. He's gonna, there it is. Oh! You can't just stand there like that, man. That'll kill ya. So there, I didn't see how close they were, and rather than looking, I just kind of faded. So focus on the healing. Stand still, not have to worry about positioning, and then fix it after. As soon as this lady dies, I'll use time to cast Symbol of Hope.
But you will learn humility.
Yeah, look at that. We almost have PI back up. That would have been a waste to save it. It'll come up about the middle of this pull. Okay, this pull really hurts because there's a lot of random people taking damage. I don't know what killed that rogue so fast. That's frustrating. Maybe he pulled aggro. But I have Guardian Spirit on the tank, or I did, and then I had my trinket on the rogue. I'm gonna go ahead and oh gosh, dead. I did cast Apotheosis here. I have to stabilize. Okay, that was the mage's thing. I mean, I'm hitting 10k healing, so there's only so much that I can really do, you know? Yeah, almost 11k. Yeah, I missed his combust. I cast it at the tail end there, but... So that was a waste. I'm not going to justify that. That was just bad. I shouldn't have cast PI there, but... I'll have a little bit right here. About 6 seconds. Yeah, that's a waste. Oh my goodness gracious. I think what hurt me so bad that first time, that first hit of Ricocheting Blade, is it hit me and like the mage maybe, and it bounced. And apparently that deals a lot of damage. And I didn't realize that. I mean, I figured, but it seemed like it was delayed almost. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and Fey Guardians on the mage so we can get that off cooldown faster. Glad he combusted on the Prideful, because these can be rough. I think on a 16 I'm fine without any kind of cooldowns, but better safe than sorry. And with Fey Guardians, he should have it up just about in time for the boss. Almost, 25 seconds. I should PI after this now. I was waiting on the mage and I shouldn't have. Because now they're gonna go down. Yeah, he just popped. Combust. Okay, oh cool. Great. So now I saved it for the mage, and he popped Combust, and it perfectly ran out as they were getting thrown down. So now there's nobody to cast PI on because he already did his Combust. So I'm just going to do it on the Warlock when he gets back up. There we go. I'm just going to get the damage bonus. Boy, that tank almost died. Okay, we'll trinket on the tank. Try to use that a little more often. Utilize that a little bit more often. So here it's easy with the damage to get freaked out and say, "Oh no, I gotta heal everybody," after he does that initial jump and hit. But you don't need to freak out. Like, as long as they're not getting hit by the mechanics, you're good to heal slowly. And you know, if not, I mean, if they get hit, it's a one shot anyway, so it does not really matter at all. All right. Lose my flash stacks here. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. So I'm coming into this late. I'm going to use Guardian Spirit to couch up. This tank's been a little bit spiky. I'm going to dispel myself first, because I'm selfish and I want to make sure nobody dies. Next I'm going to do the rogue, I think. Okay, now the mage. Now we're just kicking that meat shield. It feels bad. And now it's the tank's turn to get rid of those stacks. Mage should be combusting on the next pack. I'm guessing, right? I'm going to go ahead and up Symbol of Hope here. I'm just gonna pull him back. Okay, I'm gonna Guardian Spirit on the tank. I don't know what he's doing. He's dead. Oh, he's not dead. What? How is he not dead? That's crazy. I need to save some cooldowns for the next pack. Like Divine Hymn. That can get a little crazy. As soon as the soul storm is done, I'm gonna move back to avoid the storming. Ah! Yeah, I'm gonna long. I don't think I can long mana potion. I bet he'd break it. So I'm gonna not do that. Save PI for the next pack. I've not been super impressed with this mage's damage overall, even when he's combusting, as far as I can tell. He's okay. I might just start PIing the warlock though. I'm gonna do that now. Okay, so this pull gets crazy. I need to build up my flash concentration stacks. And I'm going to go ahead and Apotheosis. Gosh, that was through my trinket too. Trinket and pod. Woof. Alright, but hey, nobody actually died, so... Yikes. And I don't need to worry about topping people off because everybody gets healed as they go through this. I just need to worry about keeping my flash concentration stacks up. Here, I find these a lot easier to do in melee range. But they are a little buggy. Like, for example, that's looking like it's going straight over that way. And look at that. Look at the direction it actually went. It went to the left. I don't know. Like, it does not seem like it is casting where it should be. So I've just been... Yeah. I was not... That was going the other way. I was, like, almost directly behind him. It's so frustrating. I don't know if there's something I'm missing, or I'm just bad, or it's like graphics problems, or what. I don't know. But that happens more than I'd like to admit. Doesn't look like it's facing the right way. I don't know. I object. Don't like it. Alright, they just now killed it and nobody else died. Mage and I are catching up. Soul cookies? Hearthstone? Health stones? Whatever they're called. Boy. Third time's a charm. Yay, cookies. Oh, the summon. Nice. Very nice. Good thinking by the warlock. Here, I'm just gonna stand right behind this punk. divine him around 15 stacks or so. Seems to be a sweet spot where the damage isn't out of control yet, and you can finish off the rest of the pull with the healing bonus. Yeah, 2 seconds still to spare. Mass Dispel while I can, get it on cooldown. Gotta use this time to focus on damage. Apotheosis. So you can Mass Dispel every other parasite, and that's really helpful because they do a lot of damage. And then other than that, it's not a bad time to use like Guardian Spirit or the ice blocked it. I'm gonna save it for the next then. Here they're both going to be taking quite a bit of damage. Mass Dispel this. After the Draw Soul casts and they go into the puddle, both players will start taking quite a bit of damage, especially if they're standing in it before the cast finished, instead of standing behind it. So you do need to, like with Flash Concentration, it's really easy. You can just kind of bounce back and forth between the two. PI the Warlock. Should be 20 seconds left in this fight. Should be worth it. Go ahead and dispel him so I can get max value as well. Got Trinket on the Rogue. I'm just gonna let my Flash Concentration stacks drop here. Last thing I want to do is miss this Shroud. I can always just drink on this side, and I think I will. Safe. I'm gonna have to switch the CDR over here to the Rogue while healing up. He keeps freaking line of sighting me around that stupid corner. Ugh. That was like 2 or 3 different casts that he just walked around that corner right as soon as my cast was about to finish. Frustrating. got a trinket on the rogue. It should combust here. There we go. Get our fake guardians on the right targets. Or this rogue just getting hit by everything. I'm gonna burn these even because they're gonna spawn a prideful. I don't know if this group's gonna do it though. Looks like they kinda are. Yeah.
You think yourself exceptional, gifted, but you will learn humility.
At long last, a worthy contender. Behold my power and despair! You shall be swept into magic reaches beyond your mortal reality turns its ire against you. You shall be swept into oblivion. Cry out for vengeance.
Probably the best chance I'm gonna have to use that.
My magic reaches beyond your mortal Death itself demands your sentence. Shall be swept into oblivion. Yes! Moldretha has been defeated!
Alright.
Hardly believe it! All hail the new champions
No
of the arena!
Ruby. It's too bad.
Victory and glory are yours! May you fight forever!
Okay, let's start doing some keys. 18 spires. 18 sanguine. There we go, 18 spires. Hey Kit Kat, how's it going? Alright, let's repair. Then we'll NG portal over there. Actually, I'm going to be lazy and I'm going to go pour some coffee.
The hunt must go on. For Queen and
Okay, be right back. I'm going to pour some coffee and then we're ready for this 18 spires. Be back. Okay. Oh. Congrats, gamer guy. I don't think I have that, dude. Yeah, I don't even know what you're doing. Is that a time walking thing? I killed him back in 2009, but I don't think I've been there since. Yeah, look at that. Huh. It's a cool mount, too. Congrats, dude. 21 applicants. Wow, I feel very privileged to have been invited this quickly. What are we looking for? We got a B-Res. We got a B-Res and the Lust. He's probably looking for a good mage or something. Maybe a Kyrian. Okay, or just another hunter. Alright. Look at this manly man. Jeff. What a do, dude. What are you guys up to? You were doing Torghast earlier. How'd that go? We're about to do an 18 Spires pug. Resto Shaman and Torghast, it's insane. I bet, man. You can have like a permanent 33k DPS on the last boss. That's awesome as Resto, man. That's awesome. Especially since you can have like a permanent uptime on your Ellie Shaman? Or your Ellie, whatever it's called. Earth Elemental. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Made the Earth Alley Lego from Mythic Plus. Gonna do a lot more damage now. Oh, awesome, dude. Awesome. Yeah, because Resto Shaman's kind of hard to fit in. Some damage. They're usually one of the lowest that I see. Or at least the Shamans I've been seeing. Not just you. I'm just talking Shaman in general when I'm pugging and stuff. But we'll see as far as if we have a Kyrian. I don't think we have a Kyrian. So that's going to make some of these pulls really hard, like the one right before the second boss, Ventuniax, and the last ad right before the last boss. Those are potentially going to give us some trouble. now we're finally getting people here. On the peeps to get here. Oh, without me, he's almost here. Is he war mode on? Hooray! He's not. Okay, here we go. Man. It's yawning like crazy. Wake up. Or go to sleep, one of the two. Honestly, probably should go to bed a little earlier tonight. Maybe after another key or two. I got less sleep than I should last night. Come on, Thunder Kaka. Let's go. Let's roll. Okay, everybody's inside. Now we can eat our food and do all the things that we should be doing. Cool, they're ready. Okay, running a plus 18 Spires of Ascension as Holy with the Flash Concentration Legendary. This is my talent setup.
4, 3,
And I'm running with
2,
Dreamweaver
1.
with that Soulbind setup. Let's go kick some butt. Okay, I'm not going to cast any heals in case he is wanting to do a tiny pull. Okay. Oh, he's just thrashing.
We are vastly
Okay, and he does have
outnumbered.
aggro on them.
The Forsworn have cut a swath through most of our forces.
Okay, he's just going to stay there. Okay, cool. I was thinking about pulling him back, but I'm glad I didn't because, oh my gosh. I have Trinket on myself, I'm not too worried. Guardian Spirit did just run out on... Oh, we missed a kick, and I just missed my... I missed my Sanctify! Whoops! How could you miss? It was 3 feet in front of you. Oh, Tetra, I can't. I can't. Yes, I can. Hunter's too squishy. Look at that bear form healing. Ursoc's crazy. That pull's just rough in general. I was slow on the ball for the Mass Dispel. Don't know if I used my Trinket and my Guardian Spirit the best and all that, but what's done is done, and at this point I need to get mana back. Okay, we've got that Vanguard. I'm gonna go ahead and just Guardian Spirit, heal him up, and I'm gonna do a long drink mana potion and pray that he doesn't bring a tornado into me. Okay. And in Torrent, rebuff Fort. Burden of Knowledge, Master Spell. Okay, only one went off, we're alright. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and Symbol of Hope now. Please don't hit me, Tornado. Lovely. Okay, my Flash Concentration stack is gonna fall off regardless, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna try to beat the rest of the group and catch a quick
You
drink.
are the paragon of loyalty, Devos. And yet all this time
While I
it
catch
was
a
you
quick drink.
who led the Forsworn.
Your blind
Coffee.
adherence to the path would have doomed us all. You left me no
Get my
choice
real life
but to
mana back up.
oppose you. Forsworn, see that the mortals do not interfere.
Beautiful. I want to be good on mana because we go straight from this into a prideful. I'm gonna Guardian Spirit now. Bears need more support on pull. I've got my Plume Trinket on Tetra. I'm gonna go ahead and PI him. Really should not be letting the target of that magic debuff take more than 2 hits before you get a Dispel off. That's time for you to notice and use your next global because it really hurts. So there was the 2 ticks. Got it off. Really got to get that magic debuff off. It will kill somebody very fast, especially these hunters. Okay, well, Arcane Torrent since it's back up. Keep Prayer of Mending on cooldown so we can have as many charges of it bouncing around as possible during this. Use this first section where damage is not too bad to go ahead and get my own damage out on the dude. And as he starts hitting 15 stacks, I will use Divine Hymn. Need to watch out for these stairs. If he starts kiting towards the boss, we're in trouble. Okay, And let's divine him. Might have waited just a little bit too long. Tetra, please move. I'm gonna have to move. Yeah, he's gonna hit me with it. Good turtle. Ooh, that was a lot of stacks.
None shall be spared.
Tetra had to fix his weapon. How far up is that hunter? My goodness, he's way up there. Okay, I missed some of the cooldowns, so I used PI on Thundercaca because he's actually in true drought. I don't know if haste is any good for hunters, but it's just the way it goes. Probably should have used it on Tetra. Okay, we'll get the cooldown reduction up on Tetra. Our rogue. I've got Trinket up on without me, so I'm not worried about him. I just need to make sure that the tank doesn't die. Very nice of the bird to face that way. Awesome. Very clean. Quickly catch a drink while he's pulling this. Should only take a second or two. There we go. And now I need to get in position for line of sight. That druid is he just gonna pull it up there? Okay, we're just gonna stick up there. Alright, very nice. I don't have line of sight on the dude. Yeah, don't have line of sight. I'm not going to take the time to type it. If he complains, I'll type it. But he was doing Asian chat text for some of his add-ons or whatever, so I don't know if typing to him would really help. So I'm not going to worry about it. Oh my gosh, dude. That's like half his health. What the heck? Yeah, it's not fun without line of sight pulling. Look how much damage that does. Oh my gosh. Unreal. Really need to make sure I keep forward up on everybody, because boy, that hurts. I'm gonna go ahead and Apotheosis here. Probably should have waited until I got another cast off on my Serenity, but I just don't want to risk it. It's hurt too bad. That stun's gonna really help. I was gonna go back the other way. Okay. And he's gonna pull at half health before I can get up there, so I need to come in with Guardian. Oh no, he waited. What a beast. What a nice feller. Very nice flares there. Okay, definitely guarding and spiriting this. Just gonna keep pumping heals into him. We'll go ahead and put the damage reduction on him. You can see how much more stable Druid gets as the pull goes on. Right at the beginning there it was scary, and then he suddenly was just like fine. Stopped taking really any damage. Now he's starting to need a lot of support again. Got a mana pot just to keep things rolling. Killing this Praetor is not a huge priority. It does make life a little bit miserable because it's random damage every now and then. But we should be alright to mostly focus on the Prideful. Okay, so they're focusing too much on the Praetor. This is going to get a little rough. He's at 15 stacks. I'm going to go ahead and find him now. Okay, I used Divine Hymn, my Plume Trinket, and Guardian Spirit there. All fairly short cooldowns. And I'll have Apotheosis for after this, so all good.
Listen to reason, devils. The Kyrian must stand united.
Not so long as you command them. The Forsworn
PI on Tetra.
path for Bastion.
Okay, he's starting to take a decent amount of damage. I'm going to put my Fey Guardian stuff on him, on the tank, and then get the CDR rolling on our rogue. We'll Guardian Spirit on the tank so we can focus on getting some DPS out. Need to get that fist out. Hope we're gonna miss that. Yep. Tetra and Maguro were the ones with kicks. Is that gonna go off? Nope. Nice. Plume Trinket on the tank. Alright, nice. Let me in! Last.
For eons, we have been told to purify ourselves, to let go of our memories, our identities, our loved ones.
Guardian Spirit on the tank. Because again, bears need more support on pull, and these Ether Divers are crazy.
Impotent oddity, an oppressive law.
Any of those blue casts, Forbidden Knowledge or Burden of Knowledge or whatever they're called, those dots that they put on people, all of them hurt really bad. So ideally you want to be watching the pack and watch for when those casts get off so that you're ready to immediately dispel. So watch, see if it doesn't get kicked. If it goes off, my eyes go straight down here to the health bars, and if there's if it makes it onto somebody, then I immediately dispel that person. Ideally. Doesn't always happen, but that's what should happen. has cooldowns up except for without me. I'm gonna go ahead and Fey Guardians on him so we can get that up for this next big pull, assuming we do a big pull. Okay, cool. We managed that without hardly any cooldowns. No cooldowns, actually. And without me, he's going to have his stuff up in 20 seconds, and we're going to have... I don't know if he's going to risk it. He's not going to risk it. Is he going to do it? No. No risk it, no biscuit. Come on, dude, you can do it. Alright, there we go. That's the pull we're looking for. Guardian Spirit on the tank. He's casting Infernal Strife, so I Mass Dispel. Oh, it didn't go off. Got knocked up. Rip. Okay, it worked out. Thank goodness for the Plume Trinket. That was the only thing that saved me there. So that tornado canceled my Mass Dispel, which was supposed to remove that magic debuff from both the tank and me. And the only reason we survived there was because I was able to get that Plume Trinket cast off on myself. Okay, I'm going to focus on getting the cooldowns up for our rogue. Could be because he's a guildie, could also be because I value his AoE damage for all this fortified stuff. So I think I forgot to say this at the beginning. This is mostly a pug. Tetra is a guildie friend of mine, and then the rest are all pugs. We joined this group together, and we're not currently in comms. We're just chilling. No comms tonight. I want to be first. Nah, second. Third, fourth. What? Okay, so this is going to be a little rough. This pack is tough. We don't have a Carrion. Okay, we're doing the double CC. That's good. Getting the Ether Diver and probably the Champion. Please. Or the Inquisitor. I need to make sure that I don't accidentally break these with my tab targeting, applying dots. Okay, I did just stack my Fey Guardians and Guardian Spirit there on the tank. It's probably overkill, but it's really right now that I need to be worried. It gets better and better as his rage builds up. Easy. Okay, and it looks like he's breaking both those out now. Uh-oh. I Plume Trinketed myself. One move. I'm going to focus damage on this Prideful because we really need to get this guy down. These stairs are going to make it awkward. These tornadoes are going to make it awkward. I'm just going to have to stand here and divine him. Please don't hit me. Okay, and now I'm going to start using my other cooldowns. use Guardian Spirit on the tank, so I don't have to worry about him. Prideful is still up for a good while longer. Tetris is going to die here. There's not much I can do. Oh, this cheat death procced. Okay, we're going to Apotheosis. This is the awkward moment where I wish it wasn't on the cooldown. Somebody's going to have to die. Nope, he turtled. Oh my gosh, we freaking did it. Very nice. As we're running, I'm topping off with Renews. Refresh Flash Concentration. Get out Holy Fire, my dots. Okay. Okay, so I'm taking the damage, so I'm putting Renew on myself and Shield, Powered Shield. And then after those run out, then I'm healing myself over them. There's my pod. Really the only damage in this fight is from getting hit by the black balls and then the dot. Everything else is avoidable. Oh gosh. Say that and then it's my second time getting hit, third time getting hit. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. I'm so freaking bad. Okay, I've got my plume trinket up on the hunter. He's alright. There goes his exhilaration. Yep, there's the plume trinket. Healing. Okay, that was not the best. I got hit way too often by those orbs, but it all worked out. What, you can get picked up back there? That is so cool. That's really cool.
Because we must. Mortal burdens would only impede our sacred duty.
Eres un puto loco cuando. Something, something crazy, something. I got loco. And then he said nice. Eres. I don't know what eres is. Isn't puto a cuss word? I don't know. I might have to look it up. I might have just been cussing on my stream. I don't know. You got to choose a covenant? Nice, dude. What'd you go? I hope it was Night Fae. Night Fae is the best for, Night Fae is the best for, both tank and damage, I think. Kyrian used to be the best for tanking. I don't know if it is now. Okay. Oh, you already pulled him. Nice. Oh, that guy's gonna run straight through. Don't you dare pull that other side. Oh, you're scaring me there, Mr. Hunter. Scary, scary, scary. You went Necro for your Holy Priest. Very nice. Necro's a good choice. I've played Necro second most, and it does feel really good. Unholy Nova is just really, really easy to use and effective. Does a ton of damage. I usually end dungeons when I was Necrolord with Unholy Transfusion, the dot component being my top damage, or at least very high. And then you also have, for Mythic Plus and stuff, you have very good survivability. So that's all great. The only issue with Necrolord is that you're very slow, and you also have no mana regeneration portion, which is a big issue for Holy Priest, unfortunately. And even more so for Disc and Mythic Plus. Nothing yet. Captain Gamer Guy, I would talk with Strywix before you pull the trigger on a Covenant, because it is It's not the biggest deal. Like, if you don't like it, you can swap. I mean, it's not hard to swap to a new Covenant for the first time. But eventually it'll get tricky to swap. It ends up being like a 2-week process. It's not hard to swap, it's just you can't do it that often anymore. But yeah, I would talk with Strywix before you decide what you go. I want to say Night Fae is the best currently for Demon Hunter tank. I know it used to be Kyrian though. And I still see a decent amount of Kyrian, but boy, look how hard that hits me. Again? Oh, you jerk. Okay, I got Trinket on myself. I'm not gonna be too worried about my health. I'm on a Symbol of Hope here. This is a good acceleration. The reason I Symbol of Hoped is because we go straight from this into the next ad phase. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, we go from this into the next ads. And they really hurt. And then straight from that into a Prideful, and then straight in from the Prideful into the boss. Not really going to have much of a chance to drink here, assuming that this tank chain pulls. I will be able to start a drink, and that should be plenty. On the first ad, he should be fine. Shouldn't be a problem. In the worst case scenario, I can mana push and drink between pulls. Okay, drink real quick. Yep, he's immediately pulling. So, and he's got him facing away, so I shouldn't get hit by this cleave. Cool, and we're good. Beautiful. Try to get in some damage. Get the Fey Guardians rolling while we can. Get cooldowns going for our rogue. Okay, it's ready, so I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to the Hunter, so somebody's getting the benefit of it, and it's not just sitting on somebody who's not actually regenerating a cooldown. Got a mana potion here. I think Venthyr or Kyrian for tank? Not Venthyr. Venthyr's not good for either, I don't think. Kyrian is good for tank. Fey Guardians or Night Fae, I believe, is good for both tanking, and it's by far the best for DPS. Hey Weasel, how's it going, man? How's life treating you? Just finishing up this 18 spires right now. Okay, it's starting to get really crowded back here. I do not want to pull this mob behind me because that would be bad. Oh, okay, so we got Trinket on Thunderkaka. I got Lust in 11 seconds. I bet they're going to pop it on this. In any case, I'm going to go ahead and PI on Tetra. And we'll get his cooldowns going. We'll get... Yeah, there's the haste. Need to make sure that this hunter doesn't die during his cooldowns, because that would be really bad. Oh, these wings just flapping in my face. Get out of the way, I can't see. So a little trick to these spears is once they're placed, once you see the direction that the projectile comes out of them, if they didn't hit you, you're safe as long as you don't move. Like, they always come out from the same directions. So once you identify the pattern for each spear, then you find a safe place to stand, you're good until a new spear is added into the equation. You just have to keep track of when new spears are added and be a little bit limited with your movement. If you move too much, then you don't know where's safe to stand, and you freak out. A lot of times you can get clipped. I found that the times that I die is when I panic and I run and I can't find a safe place. But if you're paying attention to where each spear goes, and then you're paying attention for open spaces, it can be pretty good. Okay, here we go, last boss. I'm gonna go ahead and Guardian Spirit this tank. That would be the worst thing in the world, to have him just die right now. You can usually see the direction of the projectile from the spears. You mean before they come out? Because if that's true, boy, I gotta look for that. That's awesome. Don't know if that was an ideal time to PI, but I did it anyways. Okay, here comes Abyss. Detonation, make sure everybody's topped off. And then just heal the rest of this flash concentration. She's not charging me, so I'm not worried about moving. I don't really need to grip anybody because everybody's so quick, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. There's one. One more orb. Okay, I'm dispelling the person with the highest stacks. Just getting some AoE heals. Oh, did we miss? Okay, good. And Mass Dispel. And it hit less than I was hoping for. But we got time to heal everybody up. The only damage is the charge here for a while. So it's really important to notice the moments when you gotta panic and when you're fine. Like when the next damage is coming in. Like for example, I know that the next damage is the lost. Well, there's the charge, and then the next thing is going to be the debuffs that she puts on people at some point. Other than the run through, that's the only thing that I lost confidence. There it is, right there. So looks like Tetra cloaked it. And now Abyssal Detonation. This is going to be guaranteed damage on everybody, so I'm going to go ahead and heal that with. Oh my goodness, Tetra. Guardian Spirit, just in case. I don't want to have him die. We have not had any deaths in a while. Which is great. Okay. And when you dispel those, the puddles that they leave are blown off the edge. So you don't have to worry about them being in a bad place, especially if you're about to phase. It's pretty nice. Okay, next person. Tetra's so fast. Wow, that was quick. Very nice. And it's Mass Dispel. And let's party.
I will strike you down.
Got an Apotheosis here for some extra damage. Sanctify right after this. Let's top people off. There's Lost Confidence. I don't have Mass Dispel, so I'm just gonna dispel real quick. And that's all she wrote. GG.
The jailer's schemes have torn a schism in the
Hey,
ranks
oh, Tank
of
said,
the
hey, very
jailer,
nice healer.
one that must
What?
be healed.
Great tanking.
Long have we believed that
All
our
right.
mortal lives are burdens
Awesome.
to be shed in the name
GG, good pug.
of service.
That's my second 18, so let's keep
The deeds
adding them
of
to the pile.
mortals are what won the day.
I'll do,
You have my gratitude. Once the jailer lies defeated, there may be much for the Kyrian to discuss.
let's do one more, and then we'll probably hit the sack. Go to bed. That's what that means. Free for life. GG. Thank you, sir. Captain Gamer Guy, you don't like these decisions? Yeah, man. Like, leading up to the launch of Shadowlands, the conversation was almost entirely, what covenant should I go? What should I do? And everybody was freaking out because it's a big decision, and it's like it feels like you're locked in. But to encourage you and to make the decision seem a little bit less stressful, go Night Fae. It's the best for Demon Hunter tanking and DPS right now. Kyrian's also viable for tanking. But if you really want to do something else and you want to experiment for yourself, realize that swapping to a new covenant is not hard. If you don't like your current covenant and you want to swap to somebody else, all you do is you go to Oribos and you talk to one of the other covenant people and you say, hey, I'd like to join. And then you leave your other covenant, and then you just start from scratch with the other covenant. All of your stuff from your old covenant is set aside and saved, and then if you ever do go back, you get all your stuff back. For the new covenant, you have to do all the stuff again. You have to level up renown, you have to level up your followers, do the campaign, all that stuff. If you ever want to go back to a covenant that you've been previously, then what you have to do is you have to wait 7 days from when you've swapped covenants, and then you have to complete a quest where you fill up a bar. It's really easy. All you have to do is like 2 normal dungeons and a world quest, and you've completed the quest. And then after the weekly reset, then you just do the same quest again. It has a different name, but it's the same quest. And then when you swap back to that covenant, after you turn in that quest, you get everything that you had previously back. So really easy. And just to kind of encourage you, I've swapped covenants, I think 9 times since Shadowlands. I've got all 4 covenants at max renown and done with their story and all that. So it's not the end of the world if you feel like you made a bad choice and you need to swap, because I have swapped plenty. Perini, you're Mugalito. You already have 1 more follower on Twitch. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. Good key. Nice tanking, sir. Weasel, the projectiles are always the same direction from the spear model. Oh. I just got to memorize what the spear model looks like. Like, for example, if it's looking like this, maybe it'll go the directions or whatever. Like, I got to memorize what it looks like from that spear model. I don't know. I'll have to pay attention next time, Inman. Alright, let's do 1 more key here. Exactly. Okay, so I'll pay attention next time on what that looks like. Find a group. I would love to get into a high-level Theater of Pain. But beggars can't be choosers, so I'm just going to sign up for 18s, and we'll hope for the best. Although that Theater of Pain, I do need I do need stuff. I do need that ruby. Sanguine Depths 18. Okay, I could see if I can find one of those. You raiding on the weekend? Yeah, we're raiding tomorrow and Saturday. So, in about 22 hours, we're raiding. Needs a Sanguine Depths 18. Let's see if we can find one of those. Sanguine Depths. We had our reclair yesterday and got 3 split alt raids on the weekend. Ugh, dude, that's a schedule right there. More commitment than I'm looking for. Tetra, I'm afraid I can't find a Sanguine. That's 18. Sorry. Captain Gamer Guy plays Demon Hunter. He just finished leveling him up. 18 halls, nice. 19 Sanguine Depths, maybe we can get into that. We plan on going cutting edge in 9.1. Very nice, Weasel. You're looking to raid Mythic or play 20 plus keys. He's pretty new. I don't know if he's done a whole lot of in-game content, so he's I think he's working on deciding what he wants to do. At the moment. Tetra. Yeah, dude, I'm streaming, man. Yo, Rag. Oh boy. Come on, keys. Maybe I could get into one as double DPS. Hmm. Tetra, I need one more chance tonight to get a Theater of Pain before tomorrow, and I'm not seeing any 18 Sanguines, unfortunately.
Something for every occasion. Take pride in your work.
Try to remember you get banner this time. Should just grab him as soon as possible. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Since it's fortified, we need it for the trash, so just grab it as soon as you can, and that'll work out well.
Glad I could help. It is an honor to bear.
Oh, I would love to get the trinket. If I got the trinket right now, then I could do a lot better tomorrow. Word, I mean bird. Yo, bird. Bird's the word. Uh-oh, tank went offline. Uh-oh. This is the fun. Shit. You're stuck been there with 3 to 4 characters. Priest. Disc Priest. Paladin. You're doing all heals, right? Trying to think of what the other two are. Do you play Rogue? Shaman? Shaman has been there. Cool. Yeah, Chain Harvest is crazy. It's really cool. He has Necrolord Renown 40 just in case. Isn't Necrolord the way to go for healing? And then Venthyr's good for like DPS? Oh my gosh, Tetra, you're huge. What on earth? You're a girl? I didn't know you were a girl, Volpera. Tetra. How dare you? How dare you? How are you so big? Shrinky World or World Shrinker. Catch up on guild chat.
I need to get closer.
Oh my goodness. I'm so far behind.
I'm out of range.
You did it? What'd you do? Captain Gamer Guy? Weasel, you got Venthyr for VS. VS? Necro for heal and Ellie second. Night Fae for Ellie. Huh. Enhance. Oh my goodness. Come on, tank, just grab somebody, dude. Let's go. Oh, it's a 17. Let's get this road on the show. Venthyr. Right on. Very cool. My favorite campaign was honestly the Kyrian. I think Kyrian was my favorite. There we go. Night Fae made me want to quit. Oh, Night Fae campaign was so long and boring. I really did not like the Night Fae campaign. Still played it twice. I procrastinated for so long. That was the one that I put off for the longest. For sure. And then I had to make myself do it. Ooh, mage food, hooray! So cool seeing my character's animation from your POV. Love Outlaw Man. Yeah, for sure, dude. It's awesome. Okay, here we go. Ruby. Ruby time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Ruby time. Okay, running a 17 Theater Pain Pug. Except for Tetra, he's not a pug. As Holy Priest with this Flash Concentration Legendary. This is my talent setup. Just curious what the tank was doing there. Pretty smart. Stealthing in there. No. Okay, good. Somebody dispelled. Since we're actually soothing the rage, probably not the best Divine Hymn, but not really a great time for me to use it during the boss fight. It doesn't feel super necessary for the boss fight. Be more spot healing style boss fight. Alright, here we go. Okay, Desi's shield is off. We're good to swap back. I need to make sure I'm constantly dispelling that debuff. Go ahead and put a trinket on that mage. Uh-oh. Okay, is the mage... Hunter just popped Wild Spirits. I'm going to go ahead and combust on him so that I can get the most out of that. Because I'm not sure if this mage is going to combust within this fight window. Also, the Hunter is out DPSing the mage, so we'll go ahead and give him PI. There we go. Alright, mage is catching up now that his combust popped. Very nice. Smooth boss fight, that's good. Just a little bit of a drink. As soon as these guys pop up, heal. See where flash refresh flash concentration. Maybe I need to postpone that to when I see the green orb up there. That might be my new marker, because that was a little early, but I'm having trouble talking tonight.
We'll see how long you can last. You're weak and pitiful.
So, PI'd the hunter because he just popped Aspect of the Wild and he has Wild Spirits up, so it's a good moment to do that. And we'll go ahead and Apotheosis here for some extra damage. Hey Mark, how's it going, man? How's life, dude? Go ahead and trinket on the hunter. Had a good night. Thanks. Sweet. And a good night for me too. Started playing Divine Star. Oh, nice. How do you like it? Have you noticed a damage increase? Like, it's a little awkward if you're planning to use it for healing, unless you've got like a full melee group. But man, for damage on trash packs and stuff, I really like it. You like it? Nice. That's a pretty sizable amount of your damage if you use it correctly during trash packs and stuff. It's insane on Stone Legion Generals. Oh, I believe it, man. Like on this pack, it's done 32% of my damage and is the top damage, and I didn't really spend a whole lot of time damaging there. But in raids, you don't like it? Yeah. It's not good for raids. Don't run it for raids. Run Benediction. Benediction's way better. You'll get more value out of it. No. No, don't use it in raids. I mean, you can use it in Stone Legion Generals, but I haven't done it on... We haven't done Mythic Stone Legion Generals, but the difference is Mythic Stone Legion Generals has tons of adds that you need to get down, and so it doesn't... I think it's uncapped AoE damage, so it passes through them all, and it helps out a lot with that, and there's all your melee DPS that's stacked up trying to kill them and stuff like that, so I can see why it would be really good. But no, typically in raids you do not run it. As a Holy Priest, you care almost nothing about damage in raids. With a few exceptions. Like, for example, we're trying to do Lady Enerva right now. Mythic Lady Enerva, and we're having trouble phasing her consistently to that 75% mark before the first set of ads spawn, and so healer damage is really important there. So our comp, we're trying to emphasize Holy Pallies and stuff like that. Holy Pallies and a Disc Priest. Or not a Disc Priest. It's not a great Disc fight on Mythic, in my opinion. No, in raids, you run almost the same talents like this, but you trade out Guardian Angel for Cosmic Ripple, unless it's Sun King. Run Guardian Angel and Sun King. It's really nice. Or at least I do. And then you trade out Divine Star for Benediction, and then you run Holy Word Salvation, because Holy Word Salvation is crazy for raids. Huge, huge, huge cooldown. So yeah, pretty easy little transition from Mythic to raiding for Holy. Just those talents. Not really too worried about healing up after that, because if people are dodging what they should be, then it's not a big deal, and people that get thrown down get healed up. So it's not a big deal. And Enlightenment in the first route? No, you don't run Enlightenment. You run Trail of Light. Trail of Light is what makes this build so good. So you have to run Trail of Light. You run Enlightenment if you're doing Harmonious Apparatus, which like nobody does anymore, as far as I know. Oh, we do have several battle reses, so we should probably pop one. There we go. Trail of Light can be hard to maintain without Druid Innervate. Not if you're Night Fae. If you're Night Fae, you're getting about 5.5k mana every minute and a half. It's about the equivalent of a mana potion every minute and a half, which is crazy. Oh boy. We're gonna need to battle res. This is gonna be rough. You bribed all your moonkins? That's one way to do it, dude. PI, excellent bargaining chip. There we go. That was a little close.
Our challengers have passed the first trial, but they're still a long way from the title!
I used to have a running deal like that with Moonkin. It's less so now, since I'm not really PIing Moonkin anymore, because apparently they're not the best to do it too. So, but I still am the best candidate in our raid for PI, because we have a Holy Pally, doesn't use any mana. We've got a Resto Shaman, doesn't use any mana. We've got a me. Well, not anymore. I'm mostly playing Shadow now for raids. Should I move? No. Yes, I should have moved. But I didn't. So there's that. Now I've got to sit through the pod. I'm going to come out with Apotheosis blazing. Or I could just die in the corner. Half line of sighted. That's great too. These stairs are killing me. But yeah, I'm still a flex heal for our raid, but based on our recruitment, based on needing a DPS who could reliably flex between heals and stuff like that, I'm playing Shadow as my primary, and then flexing to heals for raid. You posted your first heroic kill, Denathrius kill in guild yesterday for preparation, and they liked it. Awesome, man. I'm glad they liked it. Thank you. It really is such a small world. I think there's been two really weird, like, small world scenarios that I've had with my videos since Shadowlands launch. One of them was so our guild is consists of two merges of guild collapses, and so one of my friends had he was raiding on Alliance as well. So we have a lot of previous Alliance members in our guild. Anyways, as they transferred over, one of the people couldn't raid with us because our raid times didn't work for him and stuff. So he kind of split off and did his own thing. But he was wanting to learn how to play Holy Priest, and so he discovered my videos, and he didn't have a clue who I was. And after watching a bunch of the videos, he started hearing his friends' voices on the videos, and he's like, I know them, and sure enough, like, he's one of the close friends of that group, and it's just like he just randomly rediscovered his friends through me, and turns out like I'm their raid leader. It's really funny. And then the other one was recently on our Denathrius kill video. We had a person trial for our guild, and right before he discovered our guild and trialed, like, non-related, he had just watched, like, that day before he randomly joined us in a pug scenario. We were needing an extra DPS. He had just seen our kill video, and he was like, oh, that's a really clean run. Just really funny. But raid leader told you have to reroll Pally. Oh, shoot, dude. Well, at least it's a fun playstyle, you know? I like it. It's crazy how calm you play. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you, sir. Alright, this Portal Guardian's going to cast Soulstorm. I'm going to go ahead and get that Prayer of Mending stack out, refresh my Flash Concentration, and then go into a Divine Hymn to cover the damage. Because I wanted that Prayer of Mending stack bouncing around, and I also didn't want to lose my stacks of Flash Concentration during that Soulstorm. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and position myself over here, refresh my Flash Concentration, and catch a quick drink before this Prideful. I'll probably bring it down the stair. That stair. Not stairs, just the stair. One stair. Weasel do not like Holy Pally? There's talk of them potentially, well, I don't know, it's just a rumor I heard, of vamping up the potential for the ranged build. I thought about going Pally on launch because, you know, nobody really knew what it was going to look like. It was really unsettled, and I was like, well, you know what? It looks like you could either play melee or ranged, and that sounds fun to be able to swap around between the two and, you know, have two different styles to play. And then I decided to go Priest because I liked the DPS spec more. Not really much of a melee guy. And Shadow is fantastic. I really enjoy it. And I thought, well, you know, Priest is guaranteed to have two different playstyles because it has Holy and Disc. Like, it has different specs. And then turns out I think I made the right choice because Paladin is it's just the melee style. There's no ranged option. So it would be cool if they vamped that up and they made that a potential. You love your Holy Pally, but you also love your Priest. Yeah, I get that, man. Okay, this can get really, really, really rough. Okay, there's Soulstorm. I'm gonna Guardian Spirit on the tank. Oh boy. So I Guardian Spirited the tank, and I used Trinket on myself, and now I'm Apotheosis-ing. Oh, that Bone Spear's gonna hurt. Ooh. Just don't cast that on me. Okay. Yeah, that Bone Spear is just like a one-shot. Here's Soulstorm again. Or there was Soulstorm. Ah! Boy, that Soulstorm damage. Pooey. Currently practicing Disc. I love Disc. It's a really fun playstyle. I enjoy it, and I really wanted to hit it hard when expansion launched. But now with raid leading, I can't. I don't know. I really underperform when I'm playing. I really underperform compared to Holy when I'm playing Disc, just because I'm with raid leading. My attention is split so much. I don't know. I'm much easier off playing Holy because I like, as you can see with me commenting. Well, as that guy dies, as you can see while I'm letting my teammates die, I can kind of play Holy on autopilot, which is pretty fun. Still bad at hitting your ramps consistently. Yeah, that first ramp feels really good, and then as the chaos starts happening, and as you start getting distracted by, you know, random damage coming out, and you're like, well, somebody's got to heal this guy. It's got to be me, and you start reacting to damage, and then, you know, you start reacting to damage, and then you realize that, you know, you still have like half the fight left and you're out of mana because you've been playing like a normal healer. It's a totally different play style. It's really like, it's almost like you're a DPS. Like you're just playing for your cooldown windows of ramping and stuff. You know, you really have to shut off that healer instinct that you've built with all of the other healers. What the heck? What did we do? Did we break the game? An infinite loop of portals. I've just been following the group. I have no clue what we're doing. We're just going in circles. What the heck? That's weird. Okay, well, it's a good chance to catch up on chat, I guess. Very strange. Let's see, started playing January WoW with a Disc Priest, but after 2 months you switched to Holy and you like it so much more. Yeah, it's definitely more of a standard healer playstyle, and like I like Holy a lot because it feels like a standard healer. It feels like you've got a really good toolkit. To me, it feels like every other heal spec is based off Holy to some degree, you know? It's like you've got elements of every other healer's kit, which is pretty cool. And it really is in the best spot that it's ever been in. As far as I'm aware. This is really my first expansion playing it seriously, but I've observed them from a distance since Burning Crusade. You're also not healing during Ashen with your Pally. Yeah, that damage is too good to pass up. We really can't afford to, you know, spend the time healing during that. I was going to grip him, but you can't grip a corpse. Oh my goodness gracious. What the actual heck? Got like no kicks. Just bounce and the tank got blown off. Oh man, this is just all bad. Okay. So a pull like that, it's easy to kick yourself as a healer and say, oh man, I let everybody die. But I didn't. That issue was Hunter got hit by a Death Winds and it instantly killed him and it knocked him off. We were missing kicks on stuff, and so the Necrotic Bolt Volley is the biggest thing that killed. That's what killed the next person. And then in the chaos, the tank got distracted and got blown off. So that's the way it goes. So when you're new to healing and you see something like that, like it's easy to beat yourself up, but that kind of stuff, like that's not you. It's all good. And I'm not blaming this group. I mean, it's a 17. I'm just here for my ruby, so it's all good. All part of the fun, right? This is the fun. But just like in lower keys where people don't know where the damage is coming from and what the problem is, it's really easy for them to look at a situation like that and just blame the healer. Just heal through it. So, just a word of encouragement if your groups are doing that to you, and that's a situation like that is not you. So here, I need to watch out for that Death Winds, get those D-spells. Okay, the mage looks like he is getting hit regularly with that fear. The Master Spell is really helpful here. There's Death Winds. It blew somebody off. I can grip him. There we go. Ugh, that was a kick that we missed. If I can keep this tank alive for just a little longer, he can get one of these guys down. If he can get that Soul Finder down. Is he gonna res me? I'm gonna wait to see. This is gonna be rough. If that volley went off, we're dead. Hey, please don't shoot towards me. Oh. Ah. Oh. This might just be dead. Might not be able to do this. Although we keep the health percentage that we've killed on the Prideful, so that's at least encouraging. I don't know if this group is going to keep trying this. I wouldn't doubt they quit here in a second. Prideful's almost dead. Is the Pride supposed to spawn there? It's supposed to spawn there, but not at that time. He spawned at that time because there was a bug, and we took this portal, which should have taken us down there, but it took us up here, which shouldn't be possible. And so we killed an extra pack, which made him spawn early during one of the hardest pulls. And so now we've wiped 3 times. So bad. So now we've got to focus on dodging the... We've had to focus on dodging the tornadoes from the Darkspeaker, kicking the Necrotic Bolt Volley, and dodging the Prideful bursts, while also healing through one of the most healing intensive parts of Mythic Plus, which is Fortified Prideful on higher keys. So it's just a bunch of fun. Fun ending to the night. But it's okay, we're chill. We're good. Alright, let's focus this rifle down. Let's get this dude dead. I'm gonna just PI the mage and get this guy down here. Oh no, the fear. The tornadoes, and then the other tornadoes, and then prideful bursts, and then the fears, and the kicks, and the bursts. You're on a 10 plus key right now, and you notice it's getting easier every time? Nice. Yeah, a big portion of that is prideful. Prideful makes life a lot easier. I don't like doing sub level 10 keys. Although now I'm really over geared from it. It's really not a problem. You know, 10 plus keys really do help because this prideful just gives you big burst damage to get down difficult bosses or packs and helps you with your mana a ton. You know, it's just it's all good. I like prideful a lot. Also, you have the benefit of in 10 plus keys, people actually know what they're doing and they care, you know? Like in lower keys, unfortunately, a lot of times they're just very, very casual players or new players or something like that, and they don't know the mechanics. And so as a healer, your life is so much more difficult because they're not getting kicks on mechanics that they should be, so there's a lot more random healing going out. They're standing in bad stuff because they don't have the presence of mind to get out of it. Like, they don't know meta strategies, mechanics, and stuff like that they should be doing. As a result, you have these weird roots. You get prideful at weird times. You're like, it's rough. But the higher you go in keys, it's less forgiving. As a healer, it's nice because the damage is insta-kills. So, like, if somebody messes up, it's not like you even really have the option to save them. They are dead, and they should know why they're dead because it happens immediately as soon as they do something wrong. Whereas in lower keys, you know, you can heal through it. You probably shouldn't so that they can learn, but you know, it is what it is. So that's my experience. I've got a trinket on myself. Oh, dude, Sukulakalan. Shoot. Yesterday, you were in a 9+ halls and one didn't even know the boss mechanics. Tried to explain it to him, but he just said, "Shut up." Yeah, I know. Like, it's people that are just playing the game casually that have no, which is fine. That's cool. But I have no patience for people that have no desire to improve. Like, if you're gonna play something, play to be good. You know, just like grow. Always be growing. There's always something new to learn, some new optimization that you can do in every key that you do. Constantly learning, constantly improving, finding new strategies. I love pugging because I get to see new strategies and routes, and play with players who are pulling 13k DPS on a pull and stuff like that. Like, it's just fun to see, you know. But if you have no desire to improve, like, what are you doing? It's frustrating. So I go into low keys if I do them with very low expectations. No expectations. I expect to see weird, stupid, crazy stuff and maybe make a montage out of it. I don't know. Like, not expecting to have a good time because of how well the key runs. It's just not gonna happen.
How exhaustingly predictable.
Cannot understand why people put time into this game without wanting to get better at it. Yeah, I mean that goes for anything that you do. Like, why spend any time doing something if you're not going to work to improve? Like life is too short to settle for just sucking at everything that you do. You know, just enjoy the process of growth. Like it's fun. Like I'm not getting other than this dungeon where I need this ruby trinket. I'm not getting anything from mythics. Like there's no reason to do any mythics past, you know, my like weekly falls. Like if I really cared about getting gear, I would literally only be doing you know, 10 14s in a week and just focus on getting my keys for the Great Vault. That's it. That's all you need to do. But I love the challenge of trying to push higher in IO and stuff like that. Like it's just fun to improve and grow and see the improvement, you know. We've missed so many kicks on these withering discharges. I got a little out of hand because every missed withering discharge makes me heal for less, makes the group damage for less, which makes the fight take longer, which means more withering discharges, which if you miss those kicks, then it's really out of control, and that's what happened. So would be like going to the gym and staying on the lowest weights. That's a really good analogy. Absolutely. Yes, he didn't want to know how it worked. He was just pissed off because of the wipe. He didn't want to know how it works, but I don't know why you jump at a +9 then. Yeah, like the people that jump into a key and they're like, sorry, I don't know how this fight goes, and they're in like a 10. Like, why didn't you pay attention and learn on lower keys? Why are you... I don't know. Or the worst is like when...
It's still recharging.
Oh, this is gonna stink. He's not even walking back. Look at him. He's just stuck over there. What on earth? Weird. What a weird bugged run. Oh my gosh, this is gonna kill me. Alright, we're good. Weird, 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 weird. Okay, we're gonna skip this after Pride. How are we gonna skip that? So this tank wants to skip these two guys right after this Prideful, but we don't have a Shroud, and we didn't check if people have Invis pots. I've got mine ready, so I can do mine. So, I don't know. The Jukes! Whee! I'm just gonna come over here in case somebody... That pro, look at this group. How lovely. Now we just need to be careful not to pull those during this chaotic movement of this fight. So my strategy for this is as soon as I get pulled, I run to one of the edges, because there's almost always an opening on the sides. And when there's not, then I panic. But most of the time there is. So like right here, I'm just going to run over here. I know I could have probably stayed on that side and I could have just run straight back, but I didn't. I just ran away from the circle by going to the other side. It works for me as heals because I don't really need to focus on limiting movement and dealing DPS. I just need to focus on keeping everybody alive. Uh-oh, so here I gotta panic because it's not there. We're alright. Oh, what was the worst? You're distracted by the bike. Yes, thank you. The worst is when somebody jumps into like a 15 or an 18 or something like that, and they don't know the mechanics. It's like, what are you doing? I've had groups that on the other side, like it's a 17 key, and they don't know how the mana storms work. It's like, what are you doing? Really? Like, you don't understand how the stun mechanic works? When you're close, you don't get pulled at all. No travel time, less movement. Yeah, that's true. But then you've got to spend a lot of the fight staying in melee range, which is probably ideal. I should work on doing that, because the benefit of staying in melee range is you don't get pulled, and then also it doesn't make the guys jump around a lot, so it makes them easier to cleave down. So I should make a better priority about that, but I don't know. Fortified only players? Yeah, that's probably it. They don't know boss mechanics because they just kill it instantly. Guardian Spirit on the tank so I can focus on movement here. Don't want to be in the center. We're gonna time this. It's gonna be close. Kappa, 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 kappa. Ruby. Please, Ruby. Ruby. Ah, no Ruby. Dare Heals, thank you so much for the Twitch follow. Appreciate it, dude. And thanks for watching on YouTube. Thanks, man. Nobody got the Ruby. Oh. YouTube's UI sucks. Yeah, I do not like YouTube. I stream because to YouTube because I like putting videos there, and it's really nice to just automatically have my stream VODs there. I used to have to export them, and it's just easier. And the discoverability on YouTube is much better. So it's nice. I'm gonna keep streaming on YouTube, but yeah, Twitch is definitely a lot more fun. The chat's a lot better. The incentives and stuff like that are a lot more fun. YouTube is just very bare bones. There's not a whole lot that you can do, so yeah. Yeah, stream on Twitch, Mark. Yes, sir. Need that ring? Did I get a ring? I did not get a ring. Okay, cool. Alright, well, how are we doing on weekly keys? Nice. We need one more 15 or higher, and then we'll have everything maxed out. It's been a good week for keys. I've gotten quite a few in. Didn't time a whole lot on, what was that, Wednesday? But got a few in. Tonight was pretty good. We did time an 18 Spires, which is IO for us. And then had a couple more chances, couple Theater of Pains. No luck though. Just choking on my own spit because I'm an incompetent human. Breathing's hard. All right, I gotta go to bed. It is later than I wanted it to be, but good stuff. Good stream. Thanks for talking and hanging out, everybody. It's always so much more fun when there's people to talk to and chat, and it's good stuff. Thanks for watching and hanging out. I'm gonna go ahead and post that 18 probably as a video. That was a good key. So thanks, everybody. Have a good night. Tomorrow, in exactly 21 hours, is going to be our raid. So we're doing Mythic both on Friday and Saturday. Our guild is currently progressing on Mythic Enerva. We were able to get her down to about 20%, so hopefully getting her down. We do have a tank who's out of town, so that's gonna create some problems. We have a sub tank, but you know, it's the whole issue of relearning the fights and stuff like that from a different role. So we'll see how the weekend goes. It should be a lot of fun either way. But yeah, I'll catch you later. Have a good night, guys, or good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is